Hey everyone, welcome back to our second episode of our second series on elf houses. And today we're going to be trying to add a little bit more detail to our elf house. And I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do enjoy, please like and subscribe. Alright, so our first step is going to be, we got to figure out, we need to put a little bit of characteristics on our guy. We still need to take care of our foundation down here, but let's see what we're going to do about this house. So I'm thinking, since it's a long skinny house, maybe there's a long skinny elf that lives in it, huh? So let's see. Thinking our door, I like having a big front door. Maybe our door is something like that. Alright, let's put our and maybe our doorknob is right here. One of these days we'll do an elf house where the door is actually opening in, but because of the complexity associated with our water wheel over here, I think I'm going to save the opening in door for another project. But there's what our door is probably going to end up looking like. Alright, we got to have us a window. On our last one we had a circular window, so let's go maybe for a polygon type window. I'm thinking our window is going to follow the roof line, so it's going to be kind of like a polygon. It's not really going to be a square. And again, it's the more goofy looking that you make them, the better they end up. So if it don't look exactly right, that's exactly how an elf house is supposed to look. Alright, well, that'll get us a little bit of guidance. I'm gonna fast forward through the next part while I take down this foundation and maybe start trying to get some of our details worked in. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so what I'm doing here, I'm using my V-tool to try and help me create this door frame. But I'm turning my V-tool up so that one edge runs with the door frame and then the other side just cuts into the wood. So that way you can kind of you can maintain the angle, or sorry, the plane, I guess, of your door frame that way. So let's see if I can do it. So now I'm just flipping it, turning it to the other side because I'm on the other side, and I just trying to be a little bit careful not to go too crazy here. And I'm washing clothes again today, so that's what you hear in the background probably. Since it's easy, I'm on these curves, I'm just taking really short strokes here, but still maintaining that same angle. Alright, flipping my V-tool over. Make a mess. And so, you should be able to see that door frame is starting to pop out just a little bit. Now let's see what we can do on our window over here. I'm really just doing the same thing. I just keep my V-tool angle, that one flat side, running with my window frame. Cut a little bit deep here, so trying to push some of that material back away. Still just pushing it back. Oh, went a little bit crazy there. It popped loose from me. Alright, so there's our window frame really starting to kind of show itself. Now I'm going to fast forward and we're going to push more of this material further back into the carving, away from this windowsill and this door frame. Alright. Alright, so starting to get there. we've got our door frame cut out real nice. You should be able to see it pretty good now. And our door frame is starting to come along. I need to do a little bit more work on him. In really the way I carve is I like to jump around a little bit. That way I don't really get stuck on one thing, because I feel like you can nitpick one thing too much and then you lose sight of what's going on with the whole project. So I'm going to jump down here to our foundation and start drawing in some stones, and then I'm just going to take my V-tool and I'm just going to follow my stones that I draw in. So I'm going to fast forward through that for you guys as well. Alright, so now you can probably see that we're starting to get a little bit of our foundation in. This is very rough, and a lot of times I'll take my V-tool and just really kind of gouge it around. I don't really care if it's a very clean cut, because well, rocks don't always look very clean. So so that's kind of a good start right here for our rocks. And also what I've seen, and we'll do this in one of our next videos, but I like to, whenever multiple rocks come to a connecting point, sort of like, so I've got a rock here, a rock here, and a rock here, I really like to gouge it down in there. I know you can't really see right now, but really, you probably can see, really gouge it down in there, and it really makes it look like all those rocks are kind of not really fitting together exactly right. And that goes well with the elf house, because the elf house doesn't always look, you know, how we would expect it to look. So but anyhow, let's see, I think that'll probably be enough for today. What we might do in our next video, we're getting to the point now where we've got our house about where we want it to start working on some detail work. So now let's see what we can, in our next video, we'll see what we can make out of our water wheel over here. And I'm not exactly sure how this is going to turn out. It may be a complete disaster. But if it is, we'll figure out something to put it in its place. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, like and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.